The People's National Party have always consistently found creative ways to plunder the resources of Jamaica. In 1998, we were hit with Hurricane Gilbert, a Category 5 hurricane that devastated the island. Countries from all over the world donated and contributed to our rebuilding. However, by 1989, the ruling Jamaica Labour Party would have lost the government, lost the election, and turned over governance to the People's National Party, at the time led by Michael Manley. Now, the distribution of one of the main gifts received from overseas partners was zinc sheeting for houses. As you know, a lot of houses were damaged. So zinc sheeting to provide shelter was perhaps the biggest ticket item that were being distributed, separate and apart from food. The People's National Party, like I'm going to demonstrate to you, is very creative. So what they did, instead of issuing those zinc sheeting to people who were in need, they turned it over to their friends in different hardwares and construction companies and sell it, pocket the money. That turned out to be one of Jamaica's biggest scandals, dubbed the zinc scandal. We fast forward to an issue that bedeviled us for years: high cost of energy. Our neighbor, Cuba, assisted us by donating to us millions of light bulbs. Not only did the Cuban government deliver and gave us the light bulbs, but the Cuban administration also assisted us by providing some volunteers to help us with the distribution of light bulbs. Now, as we know it, that turned out to costing the Jamaican people millions of dollars, monies that went directly into the accounts of several politicians under the PNP. Again, that demonstrates the PNP's ability to plunder the resources of Jamaica. Now, we thought that the Cuban light bulb was the daughter or the son of corruption. And we thought that the zinc scandal was the mother of the scandals. But here comes the grandfather or grandmother of scandals. This oil lifting agreement with Trafigura has been going on for 15 years now. The oil lifting contract came about in the mid-1970s when Nigeria gave again to Jamaica free oil to assist us. That level of crude cannot be processed in Jamaica. Our oil refinery cannot process that level of crude. Therefore, it is traded on the open market, and we've contracted companies to do the lifting, trading, and give us the returns. Trafigura Bahir, a Dutch company, is one of such companies that manage the oil lifting arrangement. Remember, the common denominator here is free. That was given to us for free, just like the Cuban light bulb, just like the zinc sheets. What did the PNP do? We don't know. One thing I can tell you is that the open market at some point offered somewhere in the region of 12 to 14 cents on that agreement. And the Jamaican government received nothing more than about 7. So there was a 50% reduction in the arrangement. Now the question must be asked: who benefited from that 50% reduction? That's one. 2, the money that was donated to the People's National Party by the Dutch company, Trafigura, 15 years ago, the PNP stated that they received a political donation from Trafigura. Trafigura in return says, no way. The money, 31 million, was given to you for a contractual agreement. Now, who is speaking the truth where that is concerned? That could have been ventilated easily had the PNP allowed that situation to be dealt with in open court. Now, the question must be asked: why would the PNP fight all the way to the Privy Council to prevent that Trafigura matter from coming out in open court? Why? What is there to hide? What's the big deal? Well, any young lawyer who worked the salt they eat should pursue this matter, dig into the case from the origin of the oil lifting arrangement with Trafigura, Nigeria, and see what are some of the discrepancies. Don't look at it from a political standpoint. Dig through from the 1970s under the PNP, go through the 1980s under the JLP, go back to the 18 and a half years of the PNP rule during the entire 1990s and most of the 2000s. Dig through. Look at the agreement under Portia Simpson Miller. Look at the agreement under Bruce Golding. Look at the agreement under Andrew Michael Holness. And let us explore and find out what could really be the reason the PNP had to go that far to protect and to prevent the Jamaican people from hearing the truth. Let us explore it. Because $31 million that was given to the PNP, whether it was a gift, whether it was a contractual arrangement, there is a lot more, I believe, where that 31 million came from. These are some questions that we need answers to. Peace.